This isn't a joke. The person you love deeply knows that you won't forgive them for hiding this dirty. God says in the silence of the night, when your heart beats with quiet restlessness, know that God is always with you, even in moments when the world feels heavy and you are uncertain of your path. Trust that divine forces are guiding you through the shadows, reminding you that you are never alone. God whispers softly to those who listen with an open heart. Your struggles, your sorrows, and your joys are all part of this sacred journey you are walking. Each tear you shed, each burden you carry has meaning. And though you may not always understand, know that the divine purpose is unfolding in your life, with each moment offering you wisdom and strength. There are times when the darkness seems too thick to navigate, but do not be afraid. The light of the Creator is always there, even if you cannot yet see it. It is a light that burns quietly within you, a flame of hope that will never extinguish. Through the divine, all things are possible. Even in the hardest of times, the soul is being prepared for something greater. Your life is not without purpose. Every experience you face is an opportunity for growth, a lesson wrapped in the fabric of love and grace. Do not fear the unknown, for it is in the unknown that the miracles of the universe unfold. Trust in the journey, trust in the process, and most importantly, trust in yourself. You are a beautiful expression of the divine. God sees your heart, and He knows the depth of your struggles. He knows your pain and your longing, your hopes and your dreams. There is a divine plan for your life that is far beyond what you could ever imagine. And though you may not understand everything in the moment, know that you are being shaped, refined, and elevated with each breath you take. So let go of your doubts and surrender to the flow of life. Release the past, for it is no longer serving you. The future is not yet written, but know that it is filled with infinite possibilities. Step forward with faith, for the universe supports you in every way. You are not alone. The divine is with you, guiding you, and loving you every step of the way. You are a part of something far greater than yourself, and no matter how small you may feel in this vast world, know that your existence is a divine spark in the grand tapestry of creation. You are a beautiful reflection of the love that created everything, and your journey is sacred. Trust in this truth. Everything is happening for your highest good. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, it is merely a sign that the foundation is being laid for something even more beautiful to take shape. Trust in the timing of your life, and know that each experience is preparing you for the next chapter of your spiritual evolution. As you move through this life, always remember to be gentle with yourself. You are worthy of love, peace, and happiness. You are deserving of all the blessings that are waiting to come into your life. Trust in God's plan, and trust in the love that is surrounding you. You are infinitely loved, and you are never alone on your journey. Let your heart be open to the divine guidance that is constantly flowing to you. Embrace the stillness. Listen to your inner voice, and let the love of God illuminate your path. Your life is sacred, and you are exactly where you need to be. Always know that you are loved. Always know that you are guided, and always know that the divine light within you will never dim. No matter what storms may come, trust in the process, for you are walking towards the highest expression of yourself. Keep your heart open, for the universe is speaking to you in every moment. Each day brings new opportunities, new revelations, and new chances for growth. Continue to trust the divine timing, and remember, God's love is infinite, and you are held in its embrace always. As you continue on this journey, let your heart remain open to the unseen miracles that are always unfolding around you. The universe is vast, and its mysteries are beyond what the human eye can perceive. But even in your moments of doubt and confusion, know that there is a divine plan, one that is filled with grace and perfect timing. Every twist and turn, every high and low is a step that leads you closer to the truth of who you are and to the fulfillment of the purpose you were sent to this earth to live. God, in His infinite wisdom, understands the burden of your heart. He understands your deepest desires and the pain you may feel when things don't align the way you envision them. But take solace in the fact that what you see as a delay or a detour is often the hand of the divine gently steering you towards something far greater than you could have imagined. Trust in the waiting. Trust in the unfolding. Trust that there is divine order in every moment of your life. You may not always understand why certain things happen, why certain people enter or leave your life, or why you have to endure certain trials, but take comfort. For every person, every experience, and every event is a teacher. Every moment you face is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to connect deeper with the essence of your being. And though it may not seem like it now, this very moment is a stepping stone to your healing, your transformation, and your ultimate awakening. The divine energy surrounding you is vast and unyielding. It is like a river that flows gently around you, a current that carries you with love and grace. Even when you feel alone in your struggle, know that you are never abandoned. Your spirit is deeply connected to something far beyond the physical world, an eternal source of love, light, and wisdom. Whenever you feel lost or unsure, close your eyes and feel the presence of that energy within you. It is always there, gently nudging you toward the next step, softly guiding you toward your true self. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you. Sometimes the things we cling to, whether they are relationships, past hurts, or outdated beliefs, are the very things that prevent us from experiencing the fullness of the divine plan. God's love is endless, and when we are able to release what holds us back, we create space for new blessings, new opportunities, and new revelations to enter our lives. Remember, forgiveness is not for the person who has wronged you, but for yourself. To forgive is to free yourself from the chains of resentment and anger. It is an act of divine self-love, and just as you are called to forgive others, you are also called to forgive yourself. Release the guilt, the shame, and the fear that have taken root in your soul. You are not defined by your mistakes or your past. You are a divine being, infinitely loved, infinitely worthy of peace and joy. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, know that the universe is not asking you to carry it all alone. The angels, the archangels, and the divine forces are always present, offering you their help, their love, and their guidance. All you need to do is ask. Simply open your heart, invite them in, and trust that they will support you in ways that may surprise you. You are never alone in your struggles. There is a power within you that is greater than any obstacle, any fear, or any doubt. This power is your divine essence, the very spark of God that resides in your soul. It is the source of your strength, your resilience, and your ability to rise from any challenge. It is in the stillness of your being that this power is revealed, and in the moments of quiet surrender that it begins to guide you. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable. Do not be afraid to ask for help when you need it. It is through our vulnerability that we connect with the divine, and it is through our humility that we find true strength. When you surrender to God's will, when you trust in His guidance, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await you. The universe is abundant, and everything you need to live a life of fulfillment is already within your reach. Trust that in due time, everything will align perfectly for your highest good. As you walk this path, Remember that each day is a new beginning. Every sunrise brings with it a fresh opportunity to heal, to grow, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Take each moment as it comes, trusting that you are being divinely supported in ways you cannot yet see. The universe is conspiring in your favor, and the angels are working behind the scenes to bring you the peace, love, and abundance you deserve. You are a beautiful, unique soul, created with divine intention. Your life has meaning, and your existence is part of a larger cosmic plan. Do not let the world's distractions or the opinions of others make you forget your worth. You are a shining star in the infinite sky, and your light is meant to illuminate the darkness for others. Your love, your kindness, and your compassion are a reflection of God's love in this world. Never underestimate the power of your presence. As you continue on your journey, remember this: God is always with you. In the quiet moments, in the loud moments, in the times of peace, and in the times of struggle, He is with you. You are held in the loving embrace of the divine, and nothing in this world can separate you from that love. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong and trust in the beauty of the path that lies ahead. They thought they could hide it forever, but they forgot that the truth was never buried. It was only postponed. It has been scratching at your soul, leaving marks you didn't understand. You've been waking up tired, not from sleep, but from the unseen weight of carrying someone else's guilt. You've been weeping in silence, not from sadness, but from your spirit, sensing a storm that no one was honest enough to name. You've been trying to fix something that was broken, not by you, but by someone who smiled as they shattered it. Heaven doesn't take lightly the cries of someone who loves truly. The divine realm has been sending signs, small ones at first, shadows where there shouldn't be any, a coldness in the room when they walked in, the way your name seemed harder for them to say with warmth. Your body has known. Your soul has known. Your angels have whispered, but your heart didn't want to believe that someone you placed so high would stoop so low. This isn't a joke. The person you love deeply knows you would never be able to forgive them for hiding this secret. They've carried it like a stone pressed into their chest, heavy and burning. They smile at you like nothing is wrong, but inside, they tremble because everyone else knows. Everyone except you. They're cheating on you with someone close, someone whose name you've spoken in trust, someone who has sat at your table, who has heard your laughter, who has watched you shine and silently envied that light. This truth is not being delivered to break you, but to free you. You were never meant to be shackled to deception. You were never meant to live in the shadow of someone else's betrayal. You were made to walk in light, not to question your worth because of someone else's lies. And now the sky leans low to whisper, the time has come. The illusion is shattering, the masks are falling, and the truth will walk into your life, not with thunder or storm, but with the quiet force of dawn. God says there will be no need for revenge, no need for confrontation. The one who betrayed you is already facing what cannot be seen with human eyes. A storm is growing around them, but it shall not come near you. Instead, peace will wrap itself around your soul like a cloak woven by divine hands. You are not being abandoned. You are being rescued. You've been praying in the dark. You've cried without sound, hoping someone above was listening. Every tear you shed in silence became a river that reached the heavens. You didn't even realize how many angels were watching over you while you were asleep. Every time you questioned if you were enough, the skies whispered your name. And now finally, God is exposing what was hidden behind the curtain of false smiles and empty words. Your heart was pure. That's why this hurt went so deep. You loved without caution, You gave without measure, and they took that love and bent it into a secret they thought they could keep forever. But secrets don't survive when heaven is involved. The wind of truth has already begun its whisper. You may feel it now in your chest, a trembling you can't explain, a shift you sense but can't name. That is not fear. That is your soul waking up to truth. Do not run from it. This message is not meant to make you fearful, but to prepare you. There is a sunrise that is waiting for you on the other side of this night. You are not meant to stay in this place of betrayal, and you will not. You will walk out of this, clothed in strength, with dignity, like gold laced into your spine. The person you love, yes, the one you've prayed over, defended, forgiven 1,000 small things for, they made a decision, and the consequences of that decision have already begun unfolding in their life. You don't need to ask questions. You don't need to prove anything. You are not the one on trial. You are the one being protected. God will handle what your hands were never meant to carry. Do you remember the days you cried and no one saw, when you tried to explain the ache in your spirit and they told you you were too sensitive? That's because your soul was picking up on the truth long before your mind could grasp it. You were sensing the betrayal, not with your logic, but with your spirit. And now the veil is lifting. Soon you will see it. It might be a message, a slip of the tongue, a look exchanged between them when they think you're not watching. Or maybe it will come to you in a dream so vivid it refuses to fade. However it arrives, know this, it will not come to hurt you. It will come to release you. You were not wrong for loving. You were not foolish for trusting. You were brave, and love is never wrong. But now, your season is shifting. Your prayers have been heard. Your trust was not wasted. It was recorded in the scrolls of heaven. The betrayal may seem like the end of something, but in truth, it is the beginning of your liberation. God is walking beside you. Even now, you are not going to walk through this valley alone. The person you loved made their choice. Now it's time for you to make yours. Will you continue holding on to the dream of a person who doesn't exist anymore? Or will you allow God to bring something better into your life? Something honest, something sacred, something that doesn't force you to second-guess your worth. You deserve that. You've always deserved that. There's a holy fire rising around your name now. Heaven is making room for you. You will not be left in this chapter. The betrayal is not your ending. It's the clearing of the path. What has been taken from you will be returned in a way that leaves you breathless. The love you gave will not return void. It will come back, multiplied from places and people you never expected. God has seen every moment, every late night, every text you reread, wondering what went wrong, every moment you questioned yourself because of someone else's deception. It's time to stop asking what you could have done differently. They didn't cheat because of something wrong with you. They cheated because they were broken inside. And instead of healing, they tried to fill that void with more secrecy. You cannot heal someone who doesn't want to be whole. So now, breathe. Even as you read this, the Spirit is calming your heart. Your soul may tremble, but it will not break. Your peace is returning. Your joy is being restored. You will not beg anyone to stay. You will not chase what walked away. You will not lose yourself trying to save someone who never intended to be honest with you. They thought you'd never find out, but the heavens intervened. God never intended for you to carry the weight of this alone. That's why this message found you today. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. And the one who thought they got away with it, they are not at peace. They may be smiling in public, but they are haunted in private. What they did will never give them what they thought they wanted, because you were the blessing. You were the covering. You were the one that made their world bright. And now that blessing is being withdrawn, not in punishment, but in protection, because God's love for you runs deeper than their betrayal. And even though it hurts, this separation is holy. You are being preserved for someone who will see you and say, I would never risk losing you. That kind of love is possible, but it starts with letting go of what was never real to begin with. You don't have to make a decision right now. You don't have to move before you're ready. But know this: the moment you choose your peace over their lies, heaven will move on your behalf. Doors will open, chains will fall, and you'll remember who you were before you dimmed your light for someone who never deserved your flame. You are safe. You are not forgotten. Your story is not over. It's just beginning. So when the truth finally shows itself, and it will, don't let bitterness take root. Let it be a blessing in disguise. Let it remind you that you are worthy of a love that doesn't hide, lie, or sneak behind your back. The betrayal was real, but so is your healing, and it starts today. Speak this over yourself. I will no longer carry what was never mine to bear. I release the one who betrayed me. I welcome the truth, no matter how heavy it feels. I choose my peace over their games. I trust that something better is already on the way. And with every breath, trust that you are walking toward light, one step at a time, one tear at a time, one prayer at a time. The truth has arrived, and now, so has your freedom. If you feel led to support this mission of spreading prophetic and anointed words from heaven, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more, may God bless every giver 100-fold and return to you the desires of your heart in divine timing. Your offering helps us continue to share God's love with those who need it most. Together, we are building a community rooted in faith, anchored in love, and aligned with purpose.